So there's this kind of colloquial idea that if you're having trouble solving a particular mental problem, you should go and do something else and come back to it. And that'll help you look at the original problem in kind of a different way. And that's something that's commonly accepted, but there isn't really a well-understood neurological basis for. And so that's what I try and do in my research, is model that interaction between mental processes. So suppose, for example, that you had someone perform arithmetic and then immediately follow that with reading text. It makes intuitive sense that the act of performing arithmetic is going to rev up the brain in a certain sense, and that the structure that you develop by doing that is going to persist when you transition to reading text. And my goal is to try and quantify and model that interaction so that we can understand it more cohesively. And then this has practical applications in things like education and the treatment of mental illness. So suppose, for example, in the education context, that you do have a student who's struggling reading text. Well, if we can understand what kind of behaviors the student could do beforehand that would help reinforce the neural structure required to read text, we could have that student do that prior to trying to read, and then hopefully he'll be able to do it more effectively with the end goal that eventually he will be able to do it without having to do that stuff beforehand. And so that's kind of what we're working on currently in my work. Thank you.